Welcome back. I forgot how cool the city looked from outside this place. But yeah, welcome back to Persona 5 Royal, the Bank of Kaneshiro. Yep, again, literal money trees. Visual puns can be nice sometimes. I'm going to start this part by fusing a little bit in the Velvet Room. Although, I want to save my really good fusions for when I reach the very end of this palace. However, that's going to be a while off, because this is a long one. Oh yeah, I also need Phoenix with counter. So if there's any way that I can make Phoenix with counter with what I have here.
If you wish to perform an execution, let us begin the search.
I don't have Obarion? That's interesting. Didn't realize that. Can get Black Ooze, New Air. Oni's not bad, actually. Oh, I get Arcana Burst from Strength, too. Although Oni can't inherit Sai, makes sense because Oni's an idiot. And I can't get anything higher than that. Or I could get Black Ooze. I am not giving up Shiki-Orji.
You okay with this?
I don't like getting rid of Flauros and Ame no Uzume, especially since Black Ooze is not good. Also, Black Ooze used to be much higher level back in the original P5. And then also Regent plus High Pixie equals Obarion, which I don't have. I've mostly been doing that for Compendium completion.
I see. A strong
Matador into Nue is probably better.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
So, okay, Mighty Gaze. Actually, Mighty Gaze is pretty solid for you. Let's see, yeah, I definitely want Mapsi. Yeah, maybe I should just focus on getting elements that work well with Makoto.
Let us begin.
So, hello there, Seagull. Me Nue, me mysterious, me Seagull. Nice to meet you. I am honestly considering one day maybe doing Digital Devil Saga on the channel, but yeah, you'll definitely know why I call these things Seagulls if you see that game. Also, Mamudo later on. Pulimpa's pretty good, though. Oh boy, Isis, you have fallen so far since Persona 4. You're an ultimate Persona in that game. Now it's just a level 26. And you'll see how it's fallen even further than that, actually. But, oh, also I can go High Pixie and Nue into Oni, but I just made Nue. Weak to fire. Orobus does use fire, so that's maybe not the best thing to be having in this palace. Suzaku. I can't actually make Phoenix out of anything here. Well, Genbu and Angel make Eligor, who I had before, which kind of rhymes, but I guess I can take Skillful Combo. And yeah, I guess the more things with Rakunda, the better. I love spreading that around to basically everything. I mean, I get the war part. I don't know why this thing said love. But that just reminds me of Jesse and James saying, all's fair in love, war, and Pokemon battles. Okay, Phoenix. Can't handle it yet, though. And neither of you have counter, so that's not the best. Huh, I could fuse you and you together immediately to get Lenan Seed. Again, weak to fire, but Sai-O and Marin Karen and Rakunda is a really good combination. I remember liking Lenan Seed quite a lot. Also, yeah, Intense Focus is pretty effective here. Let's take Korha. I can get Medea, too. Yeah, I like having a lot of elements, so I'll take this one. It kind of gives me the freedom to use different possible party combinations too, because it means that I, don't have to worry about missing out on elements, since Joker will usually be able to make up the difference. Yeah, I know that a lot of people, freaked out when I said in an earlier part that Marin Karen is actually good in P5, but it is. I mean what I say there.
No slacking off.
And let's put Morgana back in the party. Also, yeah, I just realized that I don't need to be worrying about weaknesses because I have the Ring of Vanity on Joker.
We've arrived. Now, what do we do?
Let's do it.
I suppose there's no fooling the nose of a dog, as they say. The context of that line is actually a huge spoiler for Tales of Vesperia. But it's a pretty decent wham line for what it is. Doesn't really mean much out of context. It's just in context that, yeah, it's a pretty good line.
Oh!
And yeah, here's something about this palace that I think is pretty cool. We have to dodge security cameras. You just get a slight increase in the security level if you get caught. But they are trying to tempt you to get caught because there are money bags here. However, if you manage to skillfully dodge your way around them, you can reach this glowing thing. And do... I love this animation.
This is...
Camera, huh? Me thief, me hates camera, me smash! I love how Joker just kicks that fuse box and just completely annihilates it. Oh yeah, we can break this shit to kill the cameras! And Miji puts that quite well, too. But yeah, now you can grab these. So yeah, that's gonna be the gimmick of this place. Speaking of gimmicks, I believe there's gonna be a tutorial here.
Damn it.
Not a voiced one.
Show me your true
Though I
form.
should have had Ryuji in the party for this tutorial, actually. Didn't give me a chance, though.
You may already know this, but inflicting status ailments on our enemies is a very useful tactic.
Yeah, she says you may already know this for a reason, because it's quite late in the game and you've probably already played around with this kind of thing.
I especially recommend it when you can't take advantage of an opponent's weaknesses.
This would have been useful to know before Makoto joined, though, because that Oni fight right during her recruitment is pretty much designed around this, because Oni, you're really supposed to technical them. So yeah, for example, I can Makajama the Oni, and make him stupider than he already is, and then Sayo the technical, and intense focus.
That was incredible, Joker!
So yeah, this is how you're, I know I keep saying it, this is kind of how the game intends you to handle Onis. And they were a lot more annoying in the vanilla game, because technical was way less reliable, you pretty much had to deal with them like this.
That was pure skill!
Yeah, pure skill or pure luck. It is kind of a shame that Morgana's lost his Lucky Punch niche from the original. It's still okay, but in general, with how much more reliable technical is in Royal, you don't really need to, you know, crit stuff with Morgana, Lucky Punch anymore. It used to be the best way of dealing with enemies that had no weaknesses. Also, yeah, you can sneak around this.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh, hi there, Black. I forgot you showed up in this dungeon. Because in the vanilla game, they only appeared in the 5th dungeon. Okay, nuclear's fine. I know you guys have a lot of weaknesses. Wait, no, I did that wrong. You guys have multiple weaknesses.
You're mine.
No, not wind.
Do it! Let's show them what's what!
Might as well.
Showtime! Gift as beautiful as you! Gorgeous!
Oh, they said the same thing. Sometimes they actually, like, the characters have several different lines for, their show times.
This is my other self.
So sometimes I won't skip them just to try and see... Oh, hi there. Now he's frozen.
An enemy's frozen! Let's shatter it in one strike!
Well, you can do that. Aikido!
Not done, Queen!
No sudden
You
movement.
have them on the rope!
Wait, stop! I'm gonna tell Mr. Galazim! Yeah, sorry, I'm not exactly interested in negotiating with you right now. I probably should have, though. I didn't actually have Black Ooze, so... Also, that looks kind of funny. It's just like we've run over and splattered the Black Ooze.
I leveled up.
Now we can make Phoenix now, though. And recruit Ortherus. That's really the main thing.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Hi there. You're blue, though, which means either me gaining a level reduced you to blue, or you're high pixies. Nope, you are cats and dogs.
Crazy.
Oh,
Looks like hitting its weak point isn't an option.
oh, that thing's asleep, though. Sure. No, Morgana's next. I have too many fast people in this party. Oh yeah, it's saying technical for that because, you know, everything is technical against sleep. But I kind of want to get a baton pass boosted, flow boosted thing on Joker right now. Let's see what I can do with this. Flow, baton pass, mighty gaze, second tier spell. That was actually less damage than I expected. Yeah, like a concentrate boosted hit from Joker with baton pass is weaker than giant slice with baton pass from Yusuke no charge.
Okay.
That's why I love those skills so much. Yep, always gotta be careful. It's very easy to accidentally step into those. Hello, door, as unused Mario clips from Super Mario Sunshine would say. I don't know why they didn't use those. Maybe they just thought they would have made Mario too talkative. But, okay, there's another guy here.
Show me your true form.
The cameras we just disabled, I think, are one of a set, and we need to find a second fuse box to get rid of more of them. Oh, hi! Yeah, I said before that most palaces have, I thought for a second you were Morgana and you had, like, Lucky Punch, but most palaces have their own, treasure demons, apart from Kamoshida's.
Evenly matched here. Just don't let your guard down.
This is the one for, Kaneshiro's palace, and I actually don't know what it's weak to.
Persona!
So I guess we might find out. I'm gonna... Actually, no, not Ame no Uzume. Do I have, like, ice on something? I have my Bufo on you, so that'll hit one weakness at least.
Cool. Looking cool, Joker.
Go!
It's not over yet.
Yeah, I need to knock that thing down, though, to get the benefits. So I suppose I could Lucky Punch, but it may be immune to criticals. I know a lot of enemies like that are. Well, we can try wins.
Couldn't finish it.
Let's go.
Probably should have checked in advance what that thing was
I am thou.
weak to, but oh well, let's, we already know Nuclear is out.
That hit its weak point.
Oh, nice freeze there, Yusuke. Queen's Necklace is groaning. You need to combo that up with an ailment for it to actually work, so, yeah. Also, technical on freeze, because physical ailments.
Evenly matched here. Just don't let your guard
Okay,
down.
it's either fire, electricity, psi, or, like, light or dark. There's a lot of things this could be. Okay, that's the weakness of something, at least. It's... Oh, it is both of them. Okay, that's good.
Incredible,
So
Joker.
here... You need to specifically talk to the treasure demon to, well, make its existence part of you. And that means I'm not going to get the experience from the Black Ooze, but that's fine.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Because, yeah, that's another treasure demon. Can't make those in the Velvet Room, so you have to make sure you recruit them via negotiation.
Okay.
So, okay, we don't use Psi on that thing, the opposite of Makoto, but seeing as the previous one of those was weak to, Nuclear, it makes sense this one wouldn't be either. Yeah, hi there, Black Rock. Can't climb up here. Black Rock just makes me think of, like, an anime Black Rock shooter, and, Norio Wakamoto recorded himself singing the theme song, and it kind of went like, Black Rock shooter. I can't do Norio Wakamoto's voice, but it was pretty funny. Why is there, like, a little garden in here? That's sort of weird. Well, I mean, I guess Ryuji was saying, oh, hey, Kaneshiro's palace might be a garden. Really don't know why he thought that, but honestly, a garden as a palace might not be a bad idea. Like, what if somebody saw, like, you know, all the, you know, filth of the city as, like, weeds for them to prune, maybe? That's kind of a cool concept. Like, honestly, like, you can do a lot of things, but, like, that's part of why I like the Persona series so much, is you can get a lot of mileage out of this whole idea of, you know, dungeons in people's minds. I mean, Psychonauts does that too. It's kind of like, yeah. And there is a pretty decent amount of overlap between Persona and Psychonauts fans, I find. Yep, we're through there since we found one of those camera shut-off breakers. I almost said switch there, but no, it's something that you just smash. But yeah, I've always loved this, and I've always loved speculating about, you know, what, you know, the palaces of other characters in various types of fiction would be. I admit that kind of thing does get a little bit cringy and original character do not steal-ish sometimes, but it can be fun. An exceedingly spacious room, huh?
Hey,
It's eavesdropping time. Ah, we're not getting the whole conversation. Well, they said 2 keys, though. That's the important part. And gone.
What did you
And
say?
security.
hey.
Yeah, I'm curious about these, like,
We'll be
red
counting on you.
holes there. But there's a box for some security cameras here, so this whole floor can be a bit confusing to navigate.
Okay.
Yep, that only shut off half of them.
This is...
The third palace is definitely one that's, it's definitely one where things ramp up, and I know that not a lot of people are huge fans of this one. I do think there are elements of this palace that maybe go on a little bit long, but I'll cover that later, because I don't think now is that point. The Gang Star, I love that name. Okay, so what we got? Ryuji, Gangstar, Low Fear. Not buffed by Makoto's trait, though, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't really think there's many other places that we can go right now, because that's blocked, that's also blocked, so let's head down here.
Whoa.
This whole vault is just like a classic heist movie thing. I was saying before that, yeah, why I like this dungeon in concept is just the music and the fact that you're robbing a bank belonging to, like, an even worse criminal. This whole thing is just, in a sense, kind of classic Sly, although you never actually robbed a bank in Sly, but like classic heist movie.
Oh,
Definitely reminds me a little bit of like Ocean's 11 as well, even though they also didn't rob a bank, they robbed a casino.
let's go.
All of the dungeons in this game were based on places that, like, would be the subject of a heist movie that, like, Phantom Thieves would rob. So you had, like, an old castle, then you had a museum, and now we've got a bank. And it's pretty cool like that. Now, if I'm remembering right, yep, okay, we're on our way to getting a will seed here. I kind of know my way around this palace decently well, and it's not just because, it's where one of my favorite party members is introduced, although I think that's part of it, but it's also because this palace is kind of so complicated
Joker,
that,
there's a treasure chest. We can get more money. Show me your true form.
we can also get more smashed in and beaten up because, oh, it's you. Okay, then. Oh, I already knew that, yeah.
Vicious foe.
Defeated Avenger. So everyone at the end of Infinity War. But yeah. Like most of these kinds of things, I'm gonna be trying to stun lock it with ailments because I remember this thing uses some very powerful Hammer and Mudo skills. But it is weak to Psy, which at the moment only Joker really has access to, but a lot of, a surprisingly large number of things in this palace are weak to Psy, so I definitely recommend getting a good Psy persona on Joker. I'll just say that even if you don't...
Let's go.
Even if you don't use a, Lenan Seed, Lenan Seed is an enemy that does show up later on in this palace, so you can recruit one here too.
This is my other self.
I would use a speed buff, but we're already speed buffed because I have, Ida 10's belt on Makoto, I think. Ah, just not morsel. Okay then. Yeah, you're gonna lose that if I hit you.
There's an enemy that's confused. Give it some psychokinesis.
Unfortunately for you, Makoto, weakness overrides technical, which is good for us right now since it means guaranteed knockdown
Incredible, Joker.
instead of like luck-based knockdown.
Up to you. This is mine.
Pass the baton.
Like always though, these dangerous enemies usually, oh, if you let them get a turn on you, they do this! Oh, got one more. Oh, got one more. That's really bad. Really bad. Please don't attack Joker. Assault dive.
Queen's injured. She needs some
You're mine.
Can I even do a hold up with one person? Well, it's dead anyway. Oh, that's cool.
victory.
Yeah, I forgot Joker had a solo victory animation.
Show me that move sometime.
Okay, Masai or Mapsy.
All right.
But yeah, I was getting cocky there. I was like, oh yeah, this game lets you get broken so easily. I don't have to worry at all about this guy. No, I don't. And then it just wipes out most of the party. Yep, that is a problem. In fact, do I have items I can use to heal rather than just recover 100? Oh, I guess I can get a kickstart with Party in a Can. Also the Spring Fruit Pack. And then I can use a few of these. I must have got those from, yeah, TV thing, I think. Okay, so from here we can unlock this. Get back into the central room. I kind of want to go back and save because I don't want to lose all my progress to one of those things again.
Ooh, there's one of Kaneshiro's will seeds. Let's grab it.
Yeah, Kaneshiro's not exactly the deepest of people, but Red Gluttony Seed.
Found a will seed. They're so creepy.
Oh, that's a great line from Arm there in terms of delivery, but I mostly did that there just to get that part explored on the map. We're going to go back in here. So, one of the more interesting things, in my opinion, about Kaneshiro, though, is that he represents gluttony and not greed, as a lot of people would expect. Most people associate greed with this whole, haha, money, 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 mine thing, but
I can see it.
Kaneshiro is actually gluttony, and so I'll probably go over this a little more in the boss fights. But my personal take as to why he is gluttony and not greed, I need to wait for you to get out of the security camera because it looks like you can't dash into security spotlights, is that Kaneshiro has no real end goal with all this money. He just wants money for the sake of conspicuous consumption. Like, as you could see earlier with, like, that girl that he had there, and it's like, oh yeah, I'll just buy this really expensive handbag for you, I'll just give you 3 million yen, and he's like, spending money is a great way to relieve stress. For Kaneshiro, it's just about having more and more and more money. He doesn't really want to do anything with the money, except spend it and get more of it. And again, that's why I personally think he's gluttony and not greed.
Just go say hi.
But anyway, me not understand in what way you superior to me. Youthfulness, cuteness, luckiness. Okay, you're gloomy? So in that case, you like vague answers. Maybe luckiness? Yes. This line always reminded me of Pokemon. You captured me. Oh, I think we've seen this one before, actually. Take pride, use you to decorate the hall. This sounds pretty vague. Yes. There we go. Oh, we didn't get to make this guy say, me okay now. I'm pretty sure that the Arahabaki Willseed Guardian back in the second palace did say that, though. I didn't react to it at the time because I was too busy being scared out of my mind in that battle because it's, you know... that's a pretty tough fight.
Alright.
But yeah, we have an Orthrus now, and we didn't need to... Stupid. I always run into cameras right after I'm in a fight, but yeah. We didn't need to trade for a novelty lamp, and then trade a bunch of other stuff, and then trade that for an Orthrus, and, yep, just so that people aren't confused, that is, in fact, a Friendship is Magic reference.
Joker!
2 bags of money. One is real, one is worthless. Yeah, I haven't seen that episode Tradia in a while. I feel like it's one of the least memorable ones of Season 4, which is my favorite season and a lot of people's favorite season. It wasn't, like, the best episode, but it was alright. Like, I feel like the episodes of Season 4 are, like, okay at worst and, like, absolutely amazing at best. But I totally understand why people, you know, if you're not into that show, that's fine. But anyway, we're back at the same safe.
Joker.
And yes, the floor layout is rather complicated. But I'm going to save here because we have got a will seed, and I don't want to, you know, lose that, because I think you still have the option to restart from a prior safe room on this difficulty if you get, I was about to say get owned. That's like peak late 2000s internet. I used to say that a lot in my old videos, and it seems a little bit cringeworthy now, but I used to really like that word. There's a lot of stuff about, you know, getting owned and, like, you know, I mentioned this back in Persona 4, but that website, like, you just type a name in and then justgotowned.com. I just went back the same way, didn't I? Yeah. There we go. We can jump down in here.
Treasure chest.
Yeah, I think this room is just for a treasure chest. And this one is blocked, so yeah. Pretty much. Although we can unlock this. Can I get into a position to ambush that enemy from, like, this door? Or I'm gonna go run right into their line of sight? Hello! Oh, I didn't even get an ambush. Okay, more plant bomb is nice. And here we can open this up so we can get back into the main room. I hope I'm, like, I don't know. This floor is confusing. I hope I'm doing a good job of showing where to go in this video. I'm mostly navigating this place based on instinct because that's just kind of how it works for me. Because like I said, for some reason, like, when you play this game enough, you really learn the layout of this palace in particular because it's this complicated. Oh, hi there, Oni. Let's Makajama you. In fact, I could actually try and recruit this thing.
Joker.
Upbeat, huh? Wouldn't expect you were upbeat from looking at you.
It seems jolly. Try cracking a joke.
Something bad happened. I don't know why it has the old man voice type, though. Something bad happened in your life. I got bad luck. Shut up. What about bad luck? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, technically speaking, Onis are really old Japanese folklore, so I mean, I guess they are considerably older than we are. What the hell are you trying to tell me? You're gonna die? Why do we fight? I really don't know. I don't know which of these counts. Weirdly, my gut is telling me this, but I could be wrong. Yep, I'm wrong. Well, an SP item is nice, though. Onis aren't that hard to fuse, and they have no weaknesses, so I don't really, like, need to, you know, scan one exactly.
Okay.
Still, it would have been good to get that thing as fusion fodder.
This way.
And break. Yeah, Onis just kind of remind me that there's, like, a Shin Megami Tensei, sort of, species, I guess, that's, called... Okay, no, this is how it is. So there's a demon race in, like, the Devil Survivor games. This is a daughter before, by the way. I recommend opening this up because it makes it more convenient to access the lower area. But in Devil Survivor, there's a demon race called Torki, which literally translates as fighting Oni, or fighting ogre. And that was one of those that I was just like, oh, come on, there could have been a better way to translate that. Get me through here, please. Better way to translate that. And, I thought that, like, Brute would be a good translation, except it turns out that Brute is actually the name of a different demon race, so they couldn't use that. Okay, they got the keys, huh? They didn't leave them in the mausoleum.
Listen up.
Yep, these two are mini-bosses. You can kind of tell by their gold coloring. Divide and conquer, huh? Isn't there usually a rule against splitting the party, though? But actually, this is a good idea.
Yeah.
Resident intellectual.
Thank you very much.
So, we do have the option to head straight there. I think I've done most of what I want to do here, so yeah, I'm going to head over there. This won't immediately start the fight, though. And, okay, if I'm remembering right, the enemy that's coming up, we probably want Ryuji in the party for this. I like Yusuke for mini-bosses in general, but I feel like what's coming up is weak to electricity. I could be wrong about that, though. Oh wow, I have so many of these. But I'm going to use some soul drops instead, I think, for now. Oh yeah, and I have the Chunky Katsu. I should have one more Chunky Katsu, but I had to redo some footage and I forgot to buy it the second time. And I have Sakura Mochi as well, and 3 Stuff Souls. So actually, yeah, let's use the last soul drop too. Okay, it's time for Operation Divide and Conquer. Hello, would Mr. Dumb Guard B please come to the security office? Your car is about to be towed.
All right.
That whole one person would be perfect thing is just kind of a little suspicious, but oh well. Also, this is another one of these running animations from the guards I just think is hilarious. Just there's this guy just slow power running into the room. As Madarame would say in the last palace, you bastards! So yeah, hi there, Fuki. What's kind of interesting about these things is that these are personas that you can get, but these aren't recruitable within this palace. They only show up as mini-bosses. But yeah, Tornado Devil. I don't know why we have its weakness details. I think it's because I fought this in, yeah, in the level 20 challenge battle, so that's a little bit of a sequence break, I'm sorry about that, but yeah, I was right about it being weak to electricity. But is it vulnerable to forget, is the question. Oh, missed anyway. Okay, so yeah, doesn't like Zio, let's go with Zio. It does use wind though, as the name Tornado Devil would imply. So actually, Ryuji might not have been the best option here. Maybe I could have given him the Ring of Vanity. Doesn't like all-out attacks very much, though. Oh yeah, I promised to talk about the damage formula for, you know, showtimes, but I didn't get a chance to. Okay, you eat Zio. Honestly, I think it's probably dead this turn. That wasn't so bad. It's always fun beating... That thing looks really cool in silhouette form, I just noticed. But it's always fun beating mini-bosses with this. You can't do it for all of them.
Check out this new skill!
Check out this sick new skill! Check out this sick new skill! Check out this... Yeah, anyone who's played Xenoblade 3 will know what I'm referencing there.
Oh.
There's only like that is one of the very few complaints I have with Xenoblade 3 right now, is that the characters only have one voice clip for upgrading their Ouroboros. So it's just... It's, yeah, newfound power, newfound power, newfound power. Sorry. But you know, the fun of Xenoblade is repeated lines. Don't forget me. So yeah, now we have the option to head straight to the other security room. So let's go. Okay, now this one, I believe this is the same type of Oni we fought in Makoto's Awakening battle, which means we want nuclear here. So that means, I haven't actually kind of used Ryuji in a little while. It does use ice though, so no Arn. No, I can keep with this party for the moment. Let's use the same party for both of these guards.
Now then. Yes.
Let's do this. We're the guys who just kicked the crap out of your buddy. I knew there was something off about that voice. I knew it didn't sound like the 5 horses who normally man that station. So yeah, this is Raging Water Demon.
But weak to nuclear. You know what to do.
Otherwise known as Fuki.
Persona.
Which is a name that I'm sure that, you know, 13-year-olds in Japanese class would giggle about.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, often that would happen with certain Japanese words that sounded vaguely like English swear words, but yeah.
Let's go.
This thing is honestly really kind of a joke because you will know its weakness guaranteed since you just fought one back with Makoto, so... let's go and fray you. Which makes it sound like we're like...
That was incredible, Joker.
seriously like hurting it or something. Which we are, but like in a different way. Okay. Okay, you're going next. Right. I kind of am worried about what will happen if you hit me. At the same time, I also kind of want to let it hit me because these things haven't really got a chance to do anything so far, but, I have a lot of sleep files, though. Let's see what happens if this... Oh, that does work. Okay, then. I swear, there are mini-bosses that aren't vulnerable to, status ailments. Let's go Headbutt.
Nice one.
Ah, no knockdown there. I almost said no crit there, but no, it's knockdown. And... Oh, yes, I was really hoping that it wouldn't die to that, because we get to see Makoto's finisher again!
Okay, guys.
Like, I swear, there should be, like speaking of Xenoblade, like how you get more experience for finishing things with chain attacks, you should get more experience and money for finishing mini-bosses with an all-out attack. There is actually something in this game that does kinda do that, but it requires a Confidant to unlock. Oh no, I dropped the left key! I don't know if that's like technically a pun, but if it is, it made my soul hurt saying it, but yeah. And we have part 2 of the... You know, I'm honestly really surprised that I'm here at this point, because this is actually kind of what I consider the vaguely halfway point of this dungeon, and we're only 2 real videos in. However, there is still quite a way to go.
Indeed.
So, I guess I can show off the map to give a bit of a preview. Because, yeah, we can go down there to the laundering office, and then even further down, and then even further down, and even further down, then even further, and then this monstrosity. And then... Okay, so, it shows that there is no things between that and the Vault Center. That's a lie. There's actually quite a lot between that and the Vault Center. So, this really isn't the halfway point of the dungeon, but it is, to my absolutely intense sadness. This theme stops playing after you go through this door.
Okay, let's try turning it all at the same time.
On 3. 1, 2.
Well, that's cool. We didn't need to blow that up.
This took some time, but we managed to force it open.
It just reminds me of that door that Basher explodes in his establishing character moment at the start of Ocean's 11. Yeah, I like how, like, you get the chance to compliment, like, these 2 individually, but no, I think we should compliment everyone.
Yes, I agree. The cooperation of our whole team is what helped us through this particular ordeal.
Although, I forgot, I just realized I didn't finish my tangent earlier about, the whole All-Right Queen thing. So, regarding that, it's because, yeah, when we go in there, we're gonna be reaching, like, phase 2 of this dungeon, so I want to go back to a safe room. What's the fastest way to get back to a safe room from here that goes around the least number of enemies? Well, this way goes back to near the entrance. What I was saying is, like, about, like, that whole all-right queen thing. So, when I was watching the Japanese, like, it wasn't actually a Japanese speaker who was doing the live stream, it was actually, like, an English speaker who was playing the Japanese version, but who understood Japanese and was giving, like, play-by-play translations. But what I am pretty sure is the Japanese equivalent of Alright Queen, is Morgana saying Sasuga Queen, which is like as expected of Queen. And he would say that quite often when this streamer was playing this particular dungeon, so I have kind of fond memories of every time Morgana said that, the chat would just spam Sasuga Queen over and over. It's just kind of a memory I have of this game. Because yeah, my experience with P5 was a little unique compared to many people. A lot of people played this blind, but I actually spoiled, like, I dove headfirst into spoilers the moment that it came out in Japan, and that meant that I did get to experience certain aspects of this game that I think some people who played blind didn't. Let's just say I got to witness the evolution of a certain meme, as it happened. And I'll get to that much, much later. But for now, we're going to be just going out and saving. Because, yeah, next time, we will be getting into Phase 2 of the bank. We're not halfway through, though. Kinda not even close. See you all then.